Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display, Daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Speck Toughskin case for the Apple iPhone 4. Now you're more than welcome to check this case out at its official website at any time, and that's going to be located at www.speckproducts.com. Now the Toughskin is compatible with both versions of the iPhone 4, so regardless if you have the AT&T or Verizon variant, you're going to be A-OK. And the Speck Toughskin, as of right now, is available in just one color, which is black, which we're showing you right now. In the future, if the Toughskin does happen to gain in popularity, they may be releasing more color variants, but we just want to go ahead and throw that out there at the start of the video. Now the Toughskin is comprised of these three pieces in front of us right here, but it also does include a screen protector for your iPhone 4, and here you are, this is it. Now this is not a screen protector kit, meaning that there's no applicator card or microfiber cleaning cloth. Not the biggest deal in the world. It is very basic, but we want to mention that whenever a case happens to throw in a screen protector, we're always very happy to see that. Reasons being is because we get a lot of people who ask questions, can I use a screen protector with such and such case? Well, since they throw in a screen protector, you do now know, I should say, that the Toughskin can be used with the screen protector, and you should be using it with the one that they throw in with the case itself. So there you go. Now, what I consider to be the actual Toughskin itself are these two pieces on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side is a belt clip holster that is used with the case. So I'm going to refer to this as the Toughskin right here, and I'm going to refer to this as the belt clip holster. Now, I'll show you the holster in a little moment here. I want to actually review the case first on the iPhone 4, but I do want to mention that not a lot of cases come with their own belt clip holster, and I can only think of two off the top of my head right now: the OtterBox Defender for the iPhone 4, as well as the Trident Kraken 2. So this is a very welcome addition, and kudos to Speck for throwing it in there. I'm going to move that to the side right now and talk about these two pieces first to get things rolling. Now the Toughskin is comprised of this hardened polycarbonate back cover. This actually wraps around the iPhone 4 first, and then following that you wrap around this very thick heavy-duty silicone skin on top of that. And then once you put those two together, you have the Toughskin case, and that's pretty much it. The installation on the iPhone 4 couldn't be easier. I'm going to go and do the first part right now, the back cover. You're just going to go and slide it into the iPhone 4, snap it into place. There we go. And what I like about the Toughskin's design is that you can actually just use the back cover, I should say, by itself. Remember that you're supposed to be using this with a screen protector, so put the screen protector on the front of your iPhone 4, put the first piece of the Toughskin on your iPhone 4, and you have actually a pretty decent light-duty cover ready to go. So that's always neat. But of course, since this is a heavy-duty cover after all, a lot of people may not actually be doing this. They probably just want to use the case in its entirety, and we absolutely don't blame them, because it is nice once everything is put together. So this is how your iPhone 4 looks with the Toughskin properly installed on it. Not too shabby at all. Let's go and talk about the surface of the screen and the lip that is created from the case and how it protects it. You can see that the sides are very deep as they are wide. Also the top and the bottom needs no explanation because the home button does have a covering over it as well. So that means if you happen to rest your iPhone 4 on its face like so, it's going to be well up and away from any surface, and more importantly, if you actually happen to drop the phone on its face, it's going to be very well protected. That lip should catch most impacts, whatever they may be. Of course, whatever it doesn't happen to catch, hopefully the screen protector will be just enough protection to keep your phone's surface from being overly damaged or being too heavily damaged beyond repair. Now moving on to the top, let's go and show you the openings as well as the coverings. You have a nice large protrusion for the on and off button, no surprises there, as well as an opening for the audio jack. It is a little bit recessed in there, so you might want to use a straight angle connector for your audio devices, meaning like it's a straight tip, not a right angle tip like that, because it may not fit properly, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. On the side we have an opening for the mute button, or the mute switch, a vibration switch. I'm sorry, I had a kind of like a brain lapse right there. I'm trying to remember what that's called. As well as two coverings for the volume up and down button, and of course they are separated, so that's always nice. You get to feel them between your fingers, and it's very easy to distinguish between the two. On the bottom you have an opening for the 30-pin dock connector, as well as the built-in speaker and microphone. You will notice that they are slightly covered They're a little bit cut off on the sides, and that's not a design we necessarily like with the Toughskin, but we have to take it as is. You should still be able to talk as well as hear stuff out of your phone just fine, but we didn't really like the fact that it was somewhat blocked. And the opening for the 30-pin dock connector, it is a little bit tight and it is a little bit small, so we believe that the OEM connector that came with your iPhone 4 should be just fine, but third-party cables, you may have to be a little bit careful. It may not fit correctly. You may actually have to stretch out the skin a bit like this to get it to fit, so take it for what it is. Moving on to the back, just going to show you how the case looks like, and it's kind of like tire tread design, as you can see right there with the Speck logo in the center. You have a very large opening for the rear camera and LED flash, as you see right there. Now moving on to the belt clip holster portion, I'm going to show you how this works out. The belt clip itself rotates in 360 degrees. Pretty self-explanatory stuff. You can actually lock it into place, and what this does is that this actually turns it into a kickstand. I'll show you this right now. Got to use the secret password for the reason the person who owns the phone doesn't want me showing it on camera. That's totally respectable. I'm going to go and lock the belt clip into kickstand orientation, and there you go. Pretty cool indeed. Don't need to use kickstand, just go and pop it back into place. Go ahead and attach it to yourself wherever is convenient for you. And that is it in a nutshell for the Speck Toughskin cover for the Apple iPhone 4, both the AT&T and Verizon version. So what are our closing thoughts and comments about this case? Well, we actually have a lot to say, so go ahead and bear with us. We want to mention that first, the Toughskin, although this is a heavy-duty cover, it's not the biggest case, it's not the thickest case, nor is it the most protective case in our personal opinion for the iPhone 4. The iPhone, being a very popular phone respectively, has a lot of great accessories out there for it right now. So if you had to take some other products into consideration, we would advise checking out the OtterBox Defender, as well as the Commuter, the Sadio Active X, as well as the Rugged or Convert, which it's now called. The Ballistic HC is a great case, as well as the Casemate Tough Case, and the Trident Kraken, as well as the Trident Cyclops. There are a lot of other really tough covers out there, or heavy-duty covers I should say, that we feel are on par, if not a little bit more rugged than the Toughskin. We would consider the Toughskin the lightest heavy-duty cover we've seen for the iPhone 4, if that kind of makes any sense for you, because it's really not that bulky at all. The belt clip holster itself is actually pretty lightweight. It's very easy to use, and everything just feels airy about the case, even though this is a heavy-duty cover. I know that sounds strange, but I don't really feel like the iPhone 4, while it's inside the Toughskin, is just kind of smothered, I guess you could say. It does feel very maneuverable, and it just feels like I can talk on this and do what I need to do with my iPhone 4 and just kind of be on my way. And that may be a welcome thing for some folks out there who are really tired of heavy-duty cases that just basically absolutely neuter their phone. If you know what I'm talking about, you try to bring it around with you and it's just too heavy to use, it's just too bulky to use, and it just doesn't really make you happy to carry around your phone. You just ultimately end up taking it off and looking for something else, and that's pretty much it. If you're a person that's looking for protection above all else, although the Toughskin is a good choice, we would advise you to check out the other cases we mentioned earlier, because that might actually fit you a little bit more. But for the rest of us, this is not a bad product at all. We've always endorsed Speck products from the beginning, and we do so as well for the Toughskin. So feel free to check it out on their official website once more at www.speckproducts.com. Show us some love over on our own website as well, www.daydeal.com, and keep following us on our YouTube channel, Day Deal on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Thanks for watching.